Hello and welcome to another episode of First Impressions. This time around we are in the 2025 Audi Q6, the larger brother of our Q4 and the smaller brother of our previous Q8 Etron. So this is the mid-range electric SUV in the Audi range, and we just have it for a few minutes while our car is getting serviced, so we wanted to give you our first impressions. This is the standard Q6, and there's also an SQ6 available. This one has around 400 horses, with the SQ6 around 500 horses. The SQ6 starts at 100 grand. This one starts around 80. So it's definitely above the Q4 and below the Q8. All right, so let's show you the interior right now. It's kind of reminiscent of our old here is an opening sunroof. You have the curved dashboard, and you have the passenger screen as well, which is optional, but this car has it. Same shifter as in our Audi Q4. It's kind of like a larger version of our Q4. When you look at it from the outside, sometimes it's hard to tell them apart. And especially hard to tell it apart from the Q5. They are very, very similar size and everything else. Okay, so let's take you for a quick spin. Okay, so as we mentioned, since our Q4 is getting serviced, actually it's getting a hitch installed. We're gonna be towing a boat very soon. We had to come back because they did something wrong with the cabling, so they are correcting the issue. And while we were waiting for the Q4 to be serviced, we got the keys to this Q6. Q6, as you know, is the larger brother of the Q4. Obviously, they look very similar. It's just a larger brother to the Q4. When you look at the Q5 and the Q6, they look almost identical now. I had difficulty telling them apart. They look almost identical. So basically, the Q6 is the electric version of the Q5. And then above it, of course, you have the Q8, which we used to have the Etron 55, they used to call it. Then they call it Q8 Etron with some improvements. So you have Q4, Q6, and Q8. So this is the we drove the Q8 for 4 years now. We have our Q4 for about a year. So now we'd love to try this Q6 only for a few minutes at the dealership. Eventually, we're supposed to get the car for proper testing from the Audi head office. And we'll be testing it for you properly, but for now we just wanted to give you our first impressions. And the first thing when we turn the car on, the thing that annoys me right away compared to our Q4 and our old Q8 is there's no climate screen. As you remember, our Q4 has a climate screen right here, separate. All the climate controls are here. Not so here. Everything is on this center screen. So that to me is a little bit annoying because you have to search. So you have to press on this, for example, for the fan speed. Everything is now located on the main screen. Anyways, as we do the proper testing, we'll probably have more remarks, but this right away jumped at me because I don't like all the controls for climate on the center screen. All right, so we are in D or B. Press the back pedal to select a gear. Okay, so that's fine. And again, I don't see whether I am in D or in B. In our Q4, you can see it right away, whether you're in D mode or B mode, which is the one pedal driving. This is not one pedal driving. Now we're in one pedal driving, but there's nothing on the screen that I can see that tells you which mode you're in. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay, sorry, now I just noticed it. It's just a different location. It's right here at the bottom of the screen. Right now it says B. Okay. So let's just try and go a little bit on the highway. This is 400 horsepower, so this is same horsepower as our old Etron 55, which is now called Q8 Etron. It's got 400 horsepower, and then the SQ6 has 500 horsepower and the sub 4-second acceleration. This one's supposed to have 4.5 seconds, so better than our old Etron 55, which was just over 5 seconds. Our current Q4 is just under 6 seconds, so they're all kind of in the same ballpark, and no huge differences. to get the better acceleration, you have to pay an extra 20 grand and go with the SQ6, which starts at 100 grand. This one starts just around the 80 mark. So they're not cheap. But then keep in mind that the prices for the Q4 basically change as well. To get the all-wheel drive Q4, you have to spend minimum, the base price is now 67 or 68,000. So to get to this one, you're about 15 grand more to get into the Q6. It's a larger car, and it has more power. There is no SQ4 version, so there's no sport version of the Q4, where this Q6 comes in two versions, just like the biggest brother, the Q8 Etron, comes in regular and S flavors with even more power. So let's see how it behaves on the highway. So thank you to Audi Queensway. Arash is our guy. He's the one that helped us lease the Q4, and he was kind enough to give us the keys to this Q6 for a few minutes to be able to drive it. So let's see if we can get on the highway. And it's holding the road very well. Low center of gravity. And yes, it's got the same feel as our old Q8. You can see that there's plenty of power, and there's various driving modes. So again, we have to kind of drive select. There's a button here. So we're balanced, dynamic. There you go. So dynamic. It's not too violent like Tesla and some of the other ones. So even in dynamic mode, to be honest with you, it's even if I'm flooring it, it's not. You don't necessarily feel those 400 horses because it's a heavy vehicle. Of course, this car has a bigger battery. We don't have the specs right now in front of us, but it has a bigger battery than our Q4, but not as big as the Q8. So again, battery sizes in between those two cars. So acceleration, again, nothing to write home about, but we'll see when we get behind the wheel for a proper test of the SQ6 with its 500 horses. That should be quite impressive, and hopefully we'll get hold of that car in the next few weeks. So we'll stay tuned to our channel for a proper test of this Audi SQ6 version, so the more powerful version of the car we're driving right now. Other than that, it's a very comfortable. It has kind of a sporty seats, much sportier than our Q4. So in the case of the so this is S line actually. That's why you got the sporty seats. So that's an upgrade from a standard car. And I'm assuming that the SQ6 will have even sportier seats with a lot of lateral support. All right, so that's about it for our first impressions. Stay tuned to our channel and subscribe to be informed when all the other tests will be published on our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.